Hello everyone, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. I edited this whole video, and then promptly moved on to other projects without actually doing the voiceover and finishing it off. So, we're finally coming back to Forza, and yeah, we're going to continue with this series today. So, we're picking up one of our backstage passes that we were gifted. Still at this point, in the gameplay at least, I did not know what the backstage passes did, but anyway, we will discover that in due course. I definitely didn't completely miss the fact that there's a backstage section in the pause menu itself. But anyway, we're moving on. We finished off the last episode with the gift drop as we discovered what those are, and we've got our first barn find. But anyway, we're moving on now because yeah, we've got other things to do. We've got a bonus board just here that I'm trying to get to, but I haven't picked the most practical car. It's a fast travel board, so it's another one ticked off the list, but those will take us quite a while to find them all. Nice barrel roll there, as we're in the process of just tracking down some of the bonus boards I've found around the place, but haven't smashed yet, so yeah, that's kind of what I was doing for a while, and just, you know, generally taking a look around the map as well, trying to get familiar with the whole thing. It's a pretty big world, so yeah, that is something I kind of wanted to do early on, is get an idea of where everything is. But anyway, as we take a definitely illegal right turn there in front of the bus, but I'm sure that's absolutely fine. They don't exactly have laws in Forza Horizon. But yeah, that's basically what I was doing at this stage, was just picking up some of these bonus boards. We got some more of these wheel spoons that we need to spend, so let's see what prizes we get. 4,000 credits on the first one. The game loves giving you these wheel spins for all sorts of things. But yeah, they kind of just accumulate in the background. Then you go and check, and you've got, you know, you got a handful to go and spend, and all of a sudden we're almost 300,000 credits richer from those wheel spins. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. But anyway, back to exploring the map, and we have this very beautiful bridge here. I do like this this kind of bridge design, the cable-stayed bridge. And immediately my first thought was, is it possible to jump off the side? And absolutely it is. And my goodness, it's actually got a long way down. Oh my, that really caught me off guard, actually. I did not expect it to be so high off the ground. We can't even see the bridge from down here. It's that high up. I expected it to be maybe half of that sort of drop, maybe less. But yeah, well, that yeah, is a very tall bridge, which is cool. It's a very, you know, vertically dynamic world.
I've got a T100 Baja truck restored to its former glory down here, if you're interested.
Hey, Alex has restored the barn find that we found in the barn at the end of the previous episode. There's a dog. But anyway, there's an XP board, is what I was actually more interested in here. But yeah. There's a lot of animals in the Forza Horizon 5 world, but yeah, there's the dog. Can we hit the dog? No, we can't. I am terrible. Anyway, let's get out of here and yeah, continue on our little adventure. Let's see where we go next. Next up, we are going to search for another barn find, given that we just found one at the end of the previous episode. We're going to find the other one that we were notified about. So yeah, we enter the big circle and begin the search. It could be anywhere. So sometimes these can take a very long time. Sometimes, like in the last one, we got pretty lucky and found it quite quickly. But yeah, I expect this one, given the sort of environment we're in this area, you know, visibility isn't great, might be a bit tricky to find. So yeah, we just have to cruise around until we find it. And after 5 minutes of searching, we finally find the Cascadas de Agua Azul, the 30th of 57 areas in the game. Not what we were looking for, though. Another couple of minutes of searching and we find another fast travel board, so we'll smash that one while we're here, but still no sign of the barn find, which is proving quite elusive in this case. Another couple of minutes later we find Atlantes de Tula, that is the 31st of 57 areas in the game. Still no barn find though, and still the search goes on. But after another almost 10 minutes of driving around, we do eventually find it.
GMC Jimmy. Muy bien. I mean, Tio Oscar said his was a Chevy Blazer, but that's only because he thought it sounded better. I'll call in some transport. I'll call you when it's done. Speak soon.
Alrighty, thank you, Alejandra. Right, well, I mean, he's right. A Chevy Blazer does sound better, but anyway, we're going to head back to the Horizon Festival site and
Turn around when it is safe to
we're going to
do
go pick up that Baja truck that Alex has restored for us. Back at the festival site then, and yeah, we can go pick up this new car, the Toyota number 1 T100 Baja truck from 1993.
Wow is right. Mid-mounted V6, central driving position, and 66 centimetres of suspension travel. We put you behind the wheel, and I'm telling you, no dirt race in Mexico will be safe.
My goodness, that is some impressive stats for a 1993 car. I mean, the central driving position thing alone is pretty crazy. I mean, it's basically the off-road version of a McLaren F1. I mean, similar time period, similar layout, you know, mid-engine, central driving position. I believe this is a rear-wheel drive, but with about 100 times the suspension travel of a McLaren F1. 66 centimeters of suspension travel. That's over 2 feet. That is ridiculous. But yeah, 2/3 of a meter essentially. Whichever units you prefer, it's a lot. It's strange because actually, given that the chassis sits quite low over the tires, given that the tires are supposed to be able to move up and down by 2 feet. But I guess that maybe a lot of that travel is in the droop when you hey, when you get liftoff from a jump. But anyway, we're going to take this to a jump. There's a danger sign at the end of the airport runway, so yeah, we're going to go check that out.
Calculating route.
You can already see just from that little clip how the suspension travel makes this thing handle on roads. It is very, very soft, so yeah, you can see how much it rocks back and forth on the acceleration and braking. But hopefully once we take it off-road at some point, it will be in its element, because on-road it handles like a lump of jelly, to be honest.
¿Qué onda, amigo? Alex asked about the classic off-roader. You should come get the Jimmy before he does.
My goodness, that is ready already. That's kind of cool. That was very quick. But anyway, they've been working overtime down at the festival to get these cars turned around very quickly. It seems. I seem to recall in previous games that the barn finds took quite a while to be restored. But anyway, little bonus board here. We'll pick that one up. Yet another XP board. But yeah, here we are at the rather sad-looking airport. The runway's not in great shape, but anyway, there's a danger sign at the end of it, so we're going to see what we can do in this car. But it's actually, in terms of raw speed, not that quick. We're getting up to 180 kilometers an hour, almost 190 as we hit the jump. But yeah, that is not going to be far enough. We get 193.15 meters, which is a new PB because I don't think we've done that jump before, and that is only worth 1 star. So yeah, we're going to need to get further than that if we want to get the 3 stars. In fact, we are going to need to get a lot further. We need over 500 meters. So we backtrack the runway, and we're going to have another go just to see what this car can do at its absolute best with the full length of the runway. I'm almost certain we're not going to get the distance required, but I just want to see what this car is capable of if we give it the full length of the runway to get a decent run up. A couple of old planes parked around here. The one on the other side was actually tilted as if the landing gears collapsed on one side, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, I actually tried to look up what kind of planes we used in Forza Horizon 5. There's no exact match, but the closest I could find was an Airbus A400M Atlas, I believe it was called. It's the only plane I could find, at least out of the obvious ones, that has 4 propeller engines and a T-tail, and is obviously a cargo plane. So anyway, with that out of the way, we're having another crack at this. We'll see what kind of speed we can get up to by the time we hit the jump this time. We are going faster, as we did get over 200 kilometers an hour. Big landing, and it is 241 meters this time. So an improvement, but still nowhere near the 533.4 meters we need to get 3 stars. So we're going to need a faster car. Taking a closer look then at the aeroplane here, that's had a little bit of a rollover. Well, not so much a rollover, it's just kind of rolled over. I'm sure I didn't actually do a barrel roll, otherwise the wings certainly wouldn't be intact. But anyway, we can hop through the propellers there. And interestingly, it says 2021 HZN just near the nose section there. So is the implication that this plane was carrying cargo for this very Horizon festival? Because I believe this game came out in 2021 or thereabouts. So yeah, I don't know what they're trying to imply there, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure the Horizon crew have some very highly qualified pilots that know exactly what they're doing, and have some very high safety standards. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, if we go around to the other side of the plane, this wingtip is actually touching the ground, which means we can drive up onto the wings and swap straight over the fuselage, and there's a little XP board hiding up here, so Yeah, that's very cool. I do appreciate this one.
Hey Mark, I know you're busy, but I have festival facilities way over capacity. So if you wanted to push for that next big expansion, that would be very helpful.
Alrighty, cheers, Haley. We'll be doing that. But anyway, like I was saying, for another run at this jump, we are going to switch to a much faster car. We're going to be jumping into the Bugatti Divo, and yeah, we'll see what this thing can do. Surely this car will have the speed. And as we approach the jump once more, you can see we are already going way faster than we ever could in the Baja truck. About 200 or 300 rather, and 72 or 3 kilometers an hour as we hit the jump. And a huge jump, and at 603 meters we smashed the target. It wasn't a smooth jump. We were kind of tilting to one side a lot, so we could probably do even better than that with a straighter jump. But either way, that is 3 stars, and job done here at that danger sign. So yeah, that's awesome. But anyway, while we're in the area, at XP board here, we'll pick that one up. And we're going to have one more run at the airfield danger sign, and see what we can do with, you know, as close as we can to a perfect run in this car. You lose a lot of speed when you hit the jump. It's quite, you know, a sharp angle as soon as you get there. But anyway, big jump. That is a much smoother jump, and I think we should be able to get a little bit further this time, as we're very much going to land on the back wheels. 613 meters, and yeah, we did get an extra 10 meters or so. So yeah, job done here, and we can move on to something else. And that something else will be the airfield cross-country circuit. We're going to see how the Toyota Baja truck handles in a proper cross-country event. And to spare you from the absolute horror that was my early cross-country driving in this game, I'm going to re-record this live commentary as well. So yeah, hopefully we should have something of a decent race. Same car though, the Toyota #1 T100 Baja truck. We'll see what we can do at the airfield cross-country circuit. But yeah, in my earliest recording of this race, I used the lowest difficulty setting, which was tourist. We're going to go with average. Hopefully we can make it work. So tourist, we start on the front row. Average, we're well down the order with plenty of cars to pass. So let's do this. Alrighty, attempt number 5 then. Let's not worry about the previous ones. Yeah. Here we go then. Okay, we're going to get overtaken. I was going to try and cover them off, but there was no way. Oh, that's close to missing the checkpoint. I think we'll just about be okay. But, oh wow. Okay. This car isn't the most cooperative. The rear end does want to overtake the front, I can confirm. But we should be okay. It's relatively controllable as long as I don't just full send it. Just need to be a little bit reserved, and I think we should be okay with this car. Get the stable through there after a little bit of contact, and we've gained a bunch of spots, so we're in amongst it. That's the most important thing. Alright, this next corner is an opportunity. Let's see if we can. Oh, okay, we're stuck on the outside. Just trying to get to the inside there. We will get there eventually. Nudge, nudge, knock, knock. Who's there? It's us, and we're through up into second position. Leader getting away a little bit as we were making that contact, trying to force our way through. But either way, we've made some good progress on the opening lap. Oh dear, we've overcooked that a little bit. Oh, that's actually worked out far better than it ever could have, or should have. But either way, we're up into the race lead. Now we just need to stay focused. Oh dear, the frame rate, my goodness. That was absurdly distracting. Is this camera view any better for this kind of driving? I don't know if it is. But you can see the central driving position that I was talking about earlier. It is a pretty cool POV though in this car. My goodness. It takes a lot of wheel work to keep this thing in a straight line. It'd be quite fun on the steering wheel if I actually had one. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, saved it. Alrighty. Last lap, but we're under pressure. No mistakes. Alright, over the jump. Here comes the field. Whee! I should watch where I'm going. Oh my goodness, look at the body roll. Oh wow. Keep it straight, keep it straight. Oh. My goodness. This thing just wants to jump out from under you. It's actually... It's pretty easy to actually rescue it once you get into a little bit of a rhythm. But yeah, it really doesn't want to stay in a straight line for too long. Here we go. Oh dear. That's alright. Alright, I think we're in the clear now. It's all easy from here. Let's just not... Oh, I was going to say, let's not cut that corner. Keep turning. Alright, there we go. Wrestle it through. Very nice. Final corner. And across the line. Boom. Job done. Race victory. Rightio. Back to post-commentary me for the rest of the video. Thank you, live commentary me. So yeah, we finished the race, and now we're back to previously recorded footage from the first time I finished the race. Accolades are rolling in, as well as XP, and we get a level up there for our troubles, so that's another wheel spin that Forza are going to throw our way. And we'll see what we get from this one. A car horn, the legendary Halo Warthog car horn. Never played the Halo games, but the Warthog...
Hey Mark, this is the Horizon Tour. It's the place to meet up with friends, sit back and, well, tour across Mexico. You should check it out when you have the time.
Thanks, Haley. I still have not done that, like to this day. But anyway... as I was saying, the Halo Warthog is a car available in Forza Horizon 5 that you can just go and buy. So we'll probably drive it at some point, I'm sure. I seem to recall it in previous games being a pretty good off-roader. So, yeah.
Okay, Mark. Updating your route to a nearby Horizon story. Here's your next challenge.
Let's see what is next to do, if I'm actually...
I was chatting to this bloke who said one of the most famous movie cars in history is actually abandoned in a barn somewhere in Mexico. What do you reckon? Sounds like a wild goose chase to me.
Absolutely. Okay, change of plan. We are going to go and investigate this next barn find. But not before picking up another bonus board, yet again hiding under a bridge. And yet another one under this guy's veranda. And yet another. Seriously, these things are everywhere. And as we continue to make our way towards the barn find, we discovered the 33rd of 57 areas, the Universidad de Guanajuato. So, yeah, that's a thing. And finally, just moments later, we do arrive at the barn find area. So, the search begins yet again. And thankfully, after not too long this time, we do find it, so this one was pretty easy.
It's a Mustang! Oh, talk about famous cars. This is the one from What's that movie with the detective? Hang on, it'll come to me. I'll get to work on it and see if I can remember the name of that film.
Cheers, Alex. A Mustang from a movie with a detective. Someone let me know what that is. I've got absolutely no idea. Anyway, yeah, we'll see. I suppose maybe he'll remember, but I kind of doubt it. I assume there must be some reason they're not saying the name of the film. But anyway, we're going to head back to the Horizon Festival and pick up the other barn find that was finished just recently, of course, the Jimmy. Anna said to turn around, so I did. I think she meant to actually go down to the road down there, because this isn't really a road that we're on, so that was a little bit confusing. But anyway, it's more fun to get to our destinations in a straight line anyway. It's the fastest way, of course.
Hey Mark, kudos! Another driver sent you a little thumbs up over the festival network. You use social media, right? Well, this is like that, but way cooler.
Thanks, Haley. So I think what that's in reference to is the car we gifted at the end of the previous episode. When someone receives that car, you get a kudos and a little message to say that they've picked it up. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I guess there's a bunch of other ways you can get kudos. I think if you create liveries or tunes and people like them, or even custom events as well that you can create, you can get kudos for all those sorts of things as well. But anyway, I don't really know what they do if you can actually get, you know, I haven't seen them actually serve a purpose of any kind so far. There might be some, you know, achievements and things related to kudos, I'm not sure, but either way, we now have one. Back at the Horizon Mexico festival site, we're ready to go pick up the Jimmy. So yeah, let's do it. Or the Chevy Blazer, as apparently it can also be called. So yeah, let's see what this car is all about.
I told Alex it was a Jimmy. He said, "You mean a Blazer?" I think he might the Oscar would get along.
I see. Hey, it looks pretty legit actually. That's it's got probably more suspension travel than the thing I was just driving, or it certainly looks like it. The spacing between the wheels or the tires and the wheel arches are is certainly bigger. But anyway, we'll investigate this car now, see if it's any good. So let's go travel the world, or at least Mexico, in a GMC Jimmy. And now that we've gotten away from the noise of the crowd, take a listen to this thing. It sounds pretty cool. We're going to head down and do a race with this car soon. But yeah, I'm enjoying this thing so far from the few seconds I've driven, especially from this onboard. That just sounds mean. It might not be the fastest thing, but it certainly looks and sounds the parts. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go take this thing to a race, and once again, it's a cross-country race early in my playing of this game, so I'm going to re-record it. Alrighty then, so here we go. Re-recording of Costera cross-country circuit in the GMC Jimmy. Truth be told, actually, I switched out of the Jimmy into, I believe it's the Jeep Trailcat. But I kind of felt like I should do it in this car, given that I kind of, you know, drove to the event in this car. It kind of makes more sense, and plus, my gameplay has improved, you know, by a chunk since the early days of playing this game. So I feel like re-recording this will just make things a little bit better overall. Let's get into the race though. Alrighty then, let's go for attempt number 2. Don't worry about attempt 1, it didn't happen. Right, here we go. Decent start, not great in the second phase, but to sort of even overall. Anyway, now we head towards the slight left-hander into a more significant right-hander. We're approaching this as an awkward angle. Had to take that pretty steadily not to cut that corner and miss the checkpoint. But anyway, big jump. I think we're going to land on top of another car here. He's got away with it. But goodness me, that's a sketchy jump. We carried a little bit more speed than the car in front there. But anyway, we're going to send up the inside here. Oh, there's a Hummer up there. That's pretty cool. To see that thing racing around on its own, it's a pretty slow car, but there's some upgrades. Obviously, it can keep up in this field. But anyway, we continue to try and push on up the order. This thing is handling beautifully, I have to say. It's very, very reliable, I have to say, in terms of you can just sort of trust exactly what it's going to do, and it loves the bumps. It is, yeah, you barely feel it, even when you do these, the full-on jumps. It stays so stable. It's, yeah, really nicely, I was going to say really nicely tuned car in terms of suspension-wise, but this is just stock. This is how it came when we got it. So, yeah, it's really nice. There's no awkward bouncing after you land or anything like that. Reasonable enough grip overall. Oh my goodness. Doesn't handle landing on top of other cars very well, but I mean, that is to be expected. It's not really what it was designed to do. It ain't a monster truck. But anyway, wouldn't that be fun, having a monster truck in a game like this? But anyway, we continue to push on, and lap 2 of the race now, big jump, and not quite able to close into those ahead right now. But we just need to keep pushing. Hopefully we'll be able to get there. Well, we're in amongst a bit of a battle pack now, because I think the crew behind are catching up, and we've got a car not too far up the road. Now we're getting overtaken down the inside. I'm going to try and carry the speed a little bit around the outside. Didn't really work for us. I hit the brakes there. I probably didn't really need to. And now, we're almost focused on the wrong side of that checkpoint. Let's try and cut in there and get back on track. But yeah, we're losing it a bit on the second half of this lap, but hopefully we can get things back on track soon. We're trying to, we're almost just trying to hold station here at the moment. There's a pack of cars behind though, so it's actually quite tricky to keep them all at bay. We're all switching sides here. Let's stick to the inside for what is a very slight final corner. We're up into the lead all of a sudden, and wow, that came out of nowhere. All right, all we need to do is hold it for the final lap. Oh, that's understeer. Into the jump. Whee! Oh my goodness, look at them all. That's cool. Alright, use the ocean to slow us down a bit. We're going to miss the checkpoint. Oh, my goodness. That was wide. We lost a lot of momentum there, but got a little bit of a braking zone there to save us. We were able to rescue that one. Alright. Not far to go now. Keep the concentration. But yeah, like I was saying, this car it loves the bumps. It just doesn't care. It's really nice. Yeah, even when you land a little bit awkwardly, some cars, when you go up a jump at the wrong angle, they really don't like it on the landing. But this car just takes it, and you can straighten it up, push on, and it's just easy. I'm glad I redid the race in this car and not the Trailcat that I originally used, which is a great car too, but oh no, he's not going to nick it from me at the last minute, is he? We're going to be side by side for a while here. We've got the outside line for the slight left-hander as we
crest of the final few little hills on this cross-country circuit. Big jump towards the finish line. We're losing control. I think we'll just about hold on to it. My goodness. That was a sketchy final half a minute of that race. We get the win though, and that's all that matters. My goodness. That was fun. Really good car. Thoroughly enjoyed driving it.
Got your stang ready? Better be quick or I'm keeping it.
Apologies for the music being pretty loud in that section. Nothing I can do about it now. It's just in the recording, so I can't turn down that without also turning down my voice. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, we're in the trail cat now, having just come from the original recording of that race. But anyway, our Mustang's ready. Alex has finished restoring it, so we'll go check it out and see what it is. See if he's remembered the name of that movie yet. I'm suspecting not. I'm guessing there's a reason that they are not saying the name of the movie for whatever that might be. But anyway, into the festival site we go, and we'll see. Maybe we'll find out a little bit more about this car.
68 fastback. What a beast. I remember the car chase. It was brilliant. This thing tearing through city streets, bombing over hills. I've been racking my brain and I just cannot remember the name of the film.
And yeah, I'm guessing there must be some... I don't even know why, but some reason they can't mention the name of the film. But anyway, yeah, we'll go check this thing out. Gonna guess it's significantly worse at off-roading than the previous couple of cars, which have been quite good. But we'll see nonetheless what we can do with it. We'll probably end up not doing much, I assume. That's an interesting engine note. Sounds more like a 100cc quad bike, but anyway. And as predicted, past me didn't want to drive a Ford for too long, so all I did was pick up a couple of bonus boards. One switched to the Ford Anglia later, and we're driving to our next event, the Baja Cross Country Circuit.
If Horizon's official events don't satisfy you, then it's time to make your own. Introducing Event Lab.
Okay, Event Lab is something I'll probably discuss in more detail a little later time, because I didn't really understand it at this point, but you can build your own custom races essentially from the ground up. You can place in your own props, jumps, tire walls, whatever you want really, and create some pretty cool events. And within reason, it's fairly limitless. So yeah, I definitely have done a lot of experimenting with Event Lab, and have made a very crazy racetrack that'll definitely show at some point, but that's definitely for another time. For now, we are going to head into yet another cross-country race, and I'm probably going to re-record after I see how badly I drove in it while editing this video.
Alrighty then, attempt Juichi. Right, here we go for the Baja Cross Country Circuit in the Baja buggies, and it's a whole field of them. There's literally a separate class in the game just for this type of buggy, which is pretty cool. But anyway, they're not particularly fast in terms of they don't have a lot of horsepower, but they're still pretty fun to drive. The suspension's pretty good, can handle the bumps reasonably well, not as well as the Jimmy, but you can land a jump and keep a reasonable amount of speed. Goodness me, we've absolutely made a mess of that. Again, just like the Jimmy, doesn't work too well when you land on top of other cars or have mid-air collisions or whatever that was. But anyway, oh wow, the little frame rate issues still present even in these sort of slower cars. But anyway, let's see what we can do. We should be able to get through the field with relative ease, I think. But this race, the key really is just try and keep the momentum up more than anything else, and trying not to slide the car at all, because any amount of slide through any of these corners just slows you down. You don't have the horsepower to sort of keep powering through it, so you just lose that momentum and it just sort of dies. So yeah, you need to try and drive it as straight as possible. Is sort of what I found so far. But anyway, we're making it work okay so far. The other thing as well is just to make sure the rear end stays in check. I mean, it's kind of related to what I was just saying, but it is very easy to spin once the rear end starts sliding. If it goes to a certain point, there's a point of no return where you just end up in a half spin and you lose a whole heap of time. So anyway, with all that aside, we're actually doing reasonably well in this attempt so far. We're up into second position. We'll try and carry the speed around the outside. A little bit of a tap from the inside there, but no big deal. We're up or remain into second position. Let's see if we can take the race lead as we head towards the final corner here of the lap. It's only a 2-lap race, this one, so we do need to make sure we get this move done on the next lap. But you can see we're so evenly matched on speed. Bit of a mistake there, and that's really cost us the momentum on the straight. We're almost getting overtaken actually towards turn 1, but we're going to be okay for now. And as soon as we get off-road, we get a little bit of extra speed, as I think they must have just lifted slightly. And here's where I really need to be careful. This is the corner that's been giving me headaches. But we've had an awkward jump there, and that's gonna cost us a whole heap of momentum, and that could be very costly for us. But either way, we've managed to rescue it for now. Let's hope that we can get those places back, because we are tumbling down the order still after that mistake. We've recovered the momentum. Now the race leaders are sort of thinking about going 3 wide. Big jump there, and we've got past all of them, just being more bold over the crest. And now we need to make sure we don't make any more mistakes like we just did. The last corner itself is quite tricky, so this is certainly a race that's not over until it's over. Let's go. Oh wow, I went one click too far there. I was going to say, let's go on board and drive from this angle, because this car feels pretty cool from the onboard. You kind of feel how it feels like you're driving a small car with the window net there as well in close proximity. But anyway, let's actually focus on the race, because that cost me a whole bunch of speed, and I might be about to lose the race lead. There we go. So let's try and get this place back if we can, as we're about to head back onto the Baja circuit. So we've only got a couple of corners left really in this race. Quite a big landing there actually down onto the Baja circuit. But anyway, we're carrying good speed through that corner, and let's go back into third person so I can actually see the other cars around us. And we're almost clear. Had to oh wow, we can't cut them off. They're actually ahead now, so we're gonna have to duke this one out to the final corner. Banging wheels all the way, and okay, we got ahead at the last moment. I thought he was going to try and muscle his way through there, but we're going to take the win here at the Baja cross-country circuit. My goodness, that was a lot closer than it needed to be. But yeah, wow, they surprised me. I thought we had a really good run through that right-hander on the circuit part itself, and thought we'd get ahead, but they actually got a better exit from the inside line, which yeah, surprised me.
Top 5 cross-country wins already. Crikey! Do you do this to all the race coordinators, or just me?
Don't worry, I do that to everyone. Anyway, that is all for this one, so I will say thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. Please feel free to give me some feedback in the comments. It is always very helpful, and other than that, I will see you in the next one, and goodbye.
feel something.
I dare you to take out every cross-country race at Horizon Mexico. Go on. No, seriously, do it. That'd be amazing.
It's funny because that's actually a race I've already won previously.